day one and day two that happens, you ask, they answer, you ask, they answer, the more points you get. I'm going to educate and then I'm going to quiz because it's, like I've talked about before, but a lot of times we play golf, right? We hit the ball and then we chase it and we hit the ball again. We're just talking and then hit the ball again. We're just talking. We hit the ball again. We're just talking. And we want to play tennis, right? Ask a question or make a statement, make two statements, ask a question. That hits the ball over the net to them. Then their response hits the ball back to us. And then we statement, question, hits the ball back to them. They answer, hits the ball back to us. If they ask us a question, that hits the ball to us. But a lot of mistake we can make is answer, and that tends to not hit the ball back to them, right? So we want to answer, and then question so that it hits the ball back to them, right? And the more on day one and day two that happens, you ask, they answer, you ask, they answer, the more points you get. So if they answer you and it's more than a couple yes, no questions are fine, but if we want more than yes or no, so the more they can tell us, the more points you get. So every time they have to answer the question, they answer it, then you get points. But if you make statements without questions or educate without questions, then they get points. So when you get on day two, after the results, the care plan, and the expectations for results, if between day one and the first three parts of the 4-part ROF, you have more points, then when you get to the money part, it should be a slam dunk. When you ask for the money, there should be such an emotional investment in that they're ready to start.